In our continuing series, we're going to cover the price point of from $200 up to $300. This is a mid-range for most people. And we have two new rods here that have been recently released. We have the Black Hole Striped Bass Special. And this comes in two sizes. We have it in 10 foot, and it's rated 3/4 to 4. We have the 11 foot, which is rated 2 to 6. And then we have our third in the lineup, which is their heavy model, which is an 11 foot, and this is rated and this one is rated 3 to 8. Again, on these rods, construction on them is very well done. I've been watching Black Hole do their testing on these rods. Some pretty crazy stuff. He takes these 10-foot rods, takes it out on a boat, and he's fishing tuna with it. Really crazy. The rods have a lot of backbone, very powerful. And the thing I noticed when I tested these, I test swam them, is they're very sensitive rods. Another very good bang for the buck. His price point is somewhere around $225 to $255, $265. Again, all three of these rods are covered just about anything you want to do. These rods are made very well. The workmanship on them is good. And these are made with Fuji components. You have Fuji guides, tangle-free guides, and you also have Fuji reel seats. So these are very well-made rods. Then within that same price point, we have ODM, their new DNA rods. And these rods also extremely well made, Fuji tangle-free guides, and they're excellent craftsmanship on them. Very powerful rods, very powerful. I've had the opportunity to throw these a little bit, and I've also been watching a lot of the social media. One of the guys on this 10-foot 3/4 to 4 had a 50-pound bass the other day. So 50-inch, I'm sorry, not 50 pounds. He didn't weigh it. It was a 50-inch fish. So these are very powerful rods. Again, sensitive. Price point on them is this rod starts at $249 and goes to $279. So that rod, the 10-foot is rated 3/4 to 4. The 11-foot is rated, you have one rated 1 to 5. And then you have a 9-footer, which is rated 1/2 to 3.5. And I've seen some really big fish caught on this too, down in Florida. A lot of the guys are jumping on the bandwagon with this rod. The two-piece rod's a little easier to ship. Now these are both factory rods. And the reason I picked these two is that they're new to the game, they're within the price point, and they're both very well made rods. So if you're looking, if that's your price point, and I always say, go the most expensive rod you can afford, because there's a method to that madness, is that with each step up, you get a little more sensitivity, a little more backbone, a little more quality. All of these things add up, and it may only be $50. I know some guys are stretched and they're going the extreme on their entry-level rods, but I always say, if you can go a little more, I strongly suggest it. Again, these rods, check them out, try them for yourself. They both have pretty similar action to them, but it's a little bit faster than some of the other actions within both of these companies' lineups. So take a look for yourself and see which one will actually fit within your casting style and within your fishing style.